Amir Aga, alas, the Afghanistan of our youth is long dead. Kindness is gone from the land, and you cannot escape the killings. Always the killings. In Kabul, fear is everywhere, in the streets, in the stadium, in the markets. It is a part of our lives here, Amir Aga. The savages who rule our Watan don't care about human decency. The other day, I accompanied Farzana to the bazaar to buy some potatoes and naan. She asked the vendor how much the potatoes cost, but he did not hear her. I think he had a deaf ear. So she asked louder, and suddenly a Talibab ran over and hit her on the thighs with his wooden stick. He struck her so hard she fell down. He was screaming at her and cursing and saying the Ministry of Vice and Virtue does not allow women to speak loudly. She had a large purple bruise on her leg for days, but what could I do except stand and watch my wife get beaten? If I fought, that dog would have surely put a bullet in me, and gladly. Then what would happen to my Sarab? The streets are full enough already of hungry orphans that every day I thank Allah that I am alive, not because I fear death, but because my wife has a husband and my son is not an orphan. I wish you could see Sarab. He is a good boy. Rahim Khan and I have taught him to read and write so he does not grow up stupid like his father. And he can shoot with that slingshot. I take Sarab around Kabul sometimes and buy him candy. There is still a monkey man in Sarianu, and if we run into him, I pay him to make his monkey dance for Sarab. You should see how he laughs. The two of us often walk up to the cemetery on the hill. Do you remember how we used to sit under the pomegranate tree there and read from the Shahnameh? The droughts have dried that hill and the tree hasn't borne fruit in years, but Sarab and I still sit under the shade and I read to him from the Shahnameh. It is not necessary to tell you that his favorite part is the one with his namesake, Ratsam, and Sarab. Soon he will be able to read from his book himself. I am very proud and lucky to call him my son. Amir Aga, Rahim Khan is quite ill. He coughs all day, and I see blood on his sleeve when he wipes his mouth. He has lost much weight, and I wish he could eat a little of his shorwa and rice that Farzana cooks for him. But he only takes a bite or two, and even that, I think it's out of courtesy for Farzana. I am so worried about this dear man that I pray for him every day. He is leaving for Pakistan in a few days to consult some doctors there, and he will return with good news. But in my heart, I fear for him. Farzana and I have told my little Sarab that Rahim Khan is going to be well. What can we do? He is only 10 and he adores Rahim Khan. They have grown so close to each other. Our nightmares like hanged corpses running in soccer fields of blood-red grass. I wake up from this short of breath and sweaty. Mostly, though, I dream of good things and praise Allah for that. I dream that Rahim Khan will be well. I dream that my son will grow up to be a good person, a free person, and an important person. I dream that lala flowers will bloom in the streets of Kabul again, and ruhbab music will play in the samovar houses, and kites will fly in the skies. And I dream that someday you will return to Kabul to revisit the land of our childhood. If you do, you will find an old faithful friend waiting for you. May Allah be with you as always, Hassan.